Billy, he thought work just sucked. He coughed a lot and his mind was fucked. He just sat around and packed the bong all day. Bong. Well, he'd get one ready the night before, so in the morning when his feet hit the floor, he could have a cone before he had a piss. He thought everyone else were fools. His friends had jobs or were still at school, but he was on the rock and roll and still at home. Well, he dealt a bit to keep the stash in shape, and he slept till 12 and stayed up late. He had a full-time occupation, getting stoned. 100-Cone Billy, what a fucking whacker. Needs to bunger up his clacker. He needs to get a life, and that's arse away from snapping. An accident waiting to happen. He's bound to take a dive. 100-Cone Billy. Well, the night young Billy hit the wall, he left the local bar with a belly full. He could hardly walk. He'd had a few drinks with his mates. Against all odds, he made it home and went straight to his room and packed a cone. Took a big long hit, pulled it through. When the smoke hit, his lungs had left one collapsed. His face went purple and his eyes rolled back. He threw a Technicolor yawn across the room. Then he let out one ginormous cough. Then he shit himself. It was wet and soft and green, with brown bits in between. 100-Cone Billy, what a fucking whacker. Needs to bunger up his clacker. He needs to get a life, and that's arse away from snapping. An accident waiting to happen. He's bound to take a dive. 100-Cone Billy. Young Billy survived that fateful night as he lay in his shed, said he saw the light. He swore he'd never drink or smoke again. Within a week he was packing 50 a day, said he had to drink to take the shakes away. In a few more days he was back up to the ton. 100-Cone Billy, what a fucking whacker. Needs to bunger up his clacker. He needs to get a life, and that's arse away from snapping. An accident waiting to happen. He's bound to take a dive. 100-Cone Billy, 100-Cone Billy, what a fucking whacker. Needs to bunger up his clacker. He needs to get a life, and that's us away from snapping. An accident waiting to happen. He's bound to take a dive. 100-Cone Billy, 100-Cone Billy, fucking dickhead. 100-Cone Billy, wouldn't know if his ass was on fire. 100-Cone Billy, as a matter of fact, he wouldn't know his ass from his elbow. 100-Cone Billy, if you use it, don't abuse it. 100-Cone Billy.